Well, hello there, and welcome back to the Skellyverse. I got so much gold, I throw this gold around all day. I don't care. But, as it turned out, he did care. He cared a lot. Actually, okay, I kind of care a little bit. We can't just throw all the gold away. We gotta take care of some of that, and also I don't want that in my hand. No, sir. We gotta put our stuff on because we are way up in the sky. Yeah, actually, we do need this gold. We need this gold for some stuff that we're doing today. Did you guys hear that narrator? I think he's following me. I don't know. Been popping up a lot lately. Let's investigate that. Where's my hat? Hat. Perfect. So, as you can see here, we are up at the Piglin gold farm, which we built in the last episode. And that looked a little something like this. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty nice. And when we built it, we only had just a simple platform and a little chest to just catch the stuff that fell in there. But since then, we have gone ahead and put in a filter system. So if we pop up here, well, actually, before we look at this filter system, let's go ahead and view the time lapse. Roll it. Yeah, see, we built it, and then after the time lapse, I added a little bit of extra flair. A few extra pieces of flair, never hurt anybody. So I figure, and maybe we'll do something else with it too. I kind of like the idea of this being maybe a jagged platform with, I tried fences on the outside, did not like the way it looked. Did not like it at all. So for now, it's just a shard of glass, and this is a big old square of stuff that we've seen before. But anyway, so what's going on here is all these here Piglins, just like so, thank you for your gracious demonstration. They fall in here, and ooh boy, we are getting a backup here. Because this filters kind of slowly through here, we are perhaps getting a bit of a backup. All of these hoppers in here kind of aim into the center and then out to this one guy, and then they go through this filter system. Anything that's not filtered would go into this chest, which right now we have these filters here is the gold nuggets and the rotten flesh. And so this is after an hour of AFK. We have this much stuff plus whatever is in here. And go ahead and here, I'll show you another little time lapse. We'll just check it out. And while you watch an hour of this gold farm in operation, I will go ahead and put all this gold together, minus the 13 blocks that we had during the making of said gold farm, and then when you get back, we'll count it out. Okay. Roll that time lapse again. Okay, we are almost done here. That was a lot of pigment, huh? And they just keep coming in, so they keep filtering down, and it's just gonna happen. That's just the way it is. Well, if you didn't know, the process here is you look for your gold, you get all your nuggets in a row, shift click these guys, and then you get all bars, and then you can shift click that, and you get all blocks. So this is just that's just inventory stuff there. This is from the creation of the gold farm, and this is from 1 hour of AFK over a stack and a quarter of gold blocks, which, if you put it into a pile, looks like this. And that is solid, by the way. Solid gold. But yeah, that's what it looks like in pile form. Not sure why that's relevant other than who doesn't want a giant pile of gold. Wish this was diamonds, but you know, can't really farm diamonds. The parkour abilities on this gold is not the greatest. We'll just take this down here. So yeah, what are we going to do with all this gold? Well, we are going to trade with Piglins. If you remember from a previous episode, we tried this a little bit. We'll throw up a little shot of that there in the picture-in-picture. It's a new technology we happened upon here in the Skellyverse. I will show you the episode where that happened. And we did a little bit of trading, did a little bit of dying, but since then, we have upgraded a version, and now the trades, the things they give you in return for the gold that you shove in their throats is not quite as good. A little different, a little less, but still well worth doing. Man, look at all that gold. I am now going to combine the gold, which may be scandalous, but it's all our gold anyway, so, you know, do what I want. I do what I want with my own gold. There we go. Absolutely beautiful, and it just keeps coming. We're already up to 20 more tiny little bits of gold. And I don't know if I mentioned, but this is the overflow chest. So if these boys up here, they drop something that does not fit these filters, it goes into this chest, and then we will know about it. Which, since they are tracking eggs, they're not enraged. There's like 2 states for the zombie piglins, pigmans, whatever you want to call them now. They can either be normal style or anger style. And if they are angry, well, then they will drop other stuff like swords and such, which I don't know. I wonder if we could like go anger them, like what would happen. This kind of seems like it's a bad idea, but let's just check it out. See what happens. Oh boy, they are mad. Oh lordy. Well, there's one down here already. Get out of here. Okay. Are they now mad and then they will come and give me different stuff? Or have I just made a terrible mistake? I don't know. I'm not sure if that makes a difference. You can make gold farms where, they drop XP. Well, that is different actually. Yeah. Free XP. You just gotta jump. You gotta jump for it. Oh no. Okay. Not entirely relevant, I suppose. But you can make a farm where you anger one and you stand in the middle and they come for you and they try and slice you up. But we opted for the simpler of the farms, which is just about getting the gold. So now that we have the gold and we have a lot of it, we can begin bartering. Where's my gold? There it is. We'll put it in one of these boxes for safe gold keeping. But we will take that and we will make a bartering place. Before we do that, let's go down here. Something else to show you. I cleaned up this bottom area down here. Oh man, I just realized I've been recording without shaders. Maximum shame. Un momento, por favor. There we go. Let's just take another look up here because, ow, my face. Because man, I love shaders. Look at the reflections. Look at the beautiful light. Look at the angry, dying pigments. Anyway, sorry about that. I think that was probably the first time I've ever recorded anything without shaders on in this entire series. Except for maybe like one episode where I was doing something weird. But anyway, normally they're on. So now they are. And enjoy that jarring change. Anyway, in the last episode, we also blew through a hole here in the bedrock. And we went through kind of the process to do that, which picture in picture you will see over up there. I can't point, but up in the screen, you'll see it. It's amazing and magic. But we only had one hole, if you recall. And now there is many hole. This took a long time. You saw there's oh goodness, get out of here. There was a low success rate on the method to do that. And I think we calculated it. It was about 10% or so. So like 1 out of 10 is not going to work. And you could probably make that better by using like an auto clicker or something. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was killing these guys for no reason. What I was actually doing, I'm out of arrows. This is your fault. Justice. Oh, now I have 2 more arrows. Okay, wonderful. But as you saw, it did take a long time. And there are certain restrictions. You need like a 4x2 area, and then you can destroy 1 piece of bedrock. So I couldn't make this as beautiful of a hole as I wanted. I was kind of stuck with the dimensions of what I could work with. But we have a better hole now, and this is important because we have a staircase, which which was the reason that we did this. We need staircase because what I'm going to try and do is lure the pigmans up here from down below. And if we travel down here, you will see this is quite a ways that we have to go. But you see, there's not really anything but just a little staircase. And we will rectify that during this episode. We're going to build a transportation method to get up there, along with a decorative tube, which this transportation method is not the most efficient, but it is the most fun. Once we do that, we got to get the pigmen up there, or the piglins, I should say, and then lock them in their happy fun time bartering environment, and then we will absorb profits. Yes, so we will get to that in a moment, but first, a few housekeeping updates, literally, and some figuratively. On the figurative side, I increased the scale of the UI, as you can see here. Before, it was a little small, and I thought maybe people would enjoy seeing more detail of my terrible inventory, which, if you look here, I put it on 3. It used to be on 2, which was like this, and a little small, can't really see. So for maximum accessibility, we've increased it to level 3. Wonderful. Hopefully you enjoy that change. We do need to find some piglins, which we will probably do in a minute. But as I said, housekeeping, our delightful mansion house, I've been trying to preserve the doors because zombie pigmans, those jerks, they love destroying doors. So what I did was I put some carpet here, which is actually over top of some string. And the beautiful thing about that is that these fools, these idiot pigs, don't believe that they can walk over it, even though they can. They see it as a hole, so they're like, I can't get to that door. So as long as they're not inside, which this guy is, which is kind of a flaw in my plan now that I think about it. Anyway, get out of the way, you piece of trash. Well, that was the plan anyway. We did that, and then there's this also up here at this door. But maybe I might have to do that on the inside too. Either that or I have to spawn-proof the entire interior of the mansion, which I should probably do anyway. I should probably finish the interior decorations. This weird lamp is new, and this is here, as Adam Savage loves to put it, to hide our crimes, because right up there is, well, you can see, there's the hole where the string is. So without this lantern from the ceiling here, you would see said crimes right there. So, you know, turn a defect into a feature. It's now a lamp. Hooray! So, the next thing we have to do is go back in here because I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just get it together, okay? Here we go. But he didn't get it together. He didn't get it together at all. Man, again with that guy. Where's he coming from? What is he talking about? We're getting it together right now. Here we go. So the other thing is, if you recall, a while back, no clip for this one because it happened off camera, but we got some netherite and some ancient debris. So we can cook this up in, we need a cookery. Cookery, there we go. Cookery stuff. Man, I am so organized. So you burnificate that up there and you mix it with some gold, which actually this gold came from the bastion that coin-operated Rob and I took on off camera while we were just screwing around. And you take that and when you mix it with gold and you get a netherite ingot. And I believe it's 4 to 1. So really, we will have 1 netherite ingot, which means we can turn one of our pieces of armor into netherite armor. Which one will it be, you may ask? Well, of course, it will be the most important piece of armor that a skeleton man can possess. So let's see here. What do? We do this, and then we do this, and then we do this, I think? Yes, look at that. 1 brand spanking new netherite ingot. Ooh, look at it. Kind of looks like trash. But it's not. It's the most expensive resource in the game, unless you count sponges, and I do not. So, it is. Anyway, would it be the helmet? The pants, perhaps? I wish you could do it on your trash bag poncho, but alas, you cannot, because it has no armor. And, well, the booties, we can't do that because they're not gold. But we need gold booties anyway. Hello? Okay, great. See ya. But we need those booties anyway to keep piglins from messing us up in the face. So, of course, we're going to take the most important piece of armor and turn it into netherite. Justice! Wow, we get a thing for that? No, Minecraft, I refuse to evaluate my life choices because justice is the only tool that matters. Oh, look at it. With this bad boy, you can knock down so many leaves, hoeing up crops left and right. You can smack pigmen in the face. Oh, God. Okay. Perhaps justice is a little more ambitious than it should be. Oh, they coming. Oh, they coming for me. Oh, Lordy. Okay, here we go. It's on. It's on. I'm cleaning house. Literally. Who else is around here that wants some? You want some justice? Come get some justice. Justice costs $5.95 plus shipping and handling. Oh, no, they're so mad. Well, okay. You know, that happens sometimes with justice. People get a little upset. But what can you do? The hoe of justice swings true and straight. There is no escape from its deadly justice. Oh boy. Oh Lord. We have done a thing. Okay, well, maybe we will reevaluate our life choices ever so slightly, and perhaps we will run away. So proudly run away. Okay, I'm just coming out here. There's no problems whatsoever. Oh, can I land on this? Probably not. Oh, physical challenge. Oh no, okay. Oh boy, we have really maddened the world. That is not great. Can I go through this hole? Ho, I can! Oh, did you see that flying skill? I'm glad it recorded that, because I would not have believed that could ever happen. I literally just flew through all of that nonsense. Anyway, there's no pigment up here, is there? Good, good. My question is, where is my gold? Which I believe the answer is right in here. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's add this to the pile. And here's all the gold we have. Wonderful. Absolutely great. These guys sound mad. We got anything in our box? Aha! See? Sometimes when they're mad, they drop other stuff. And I think every pigman in the game right now is mad at me. Because they talk. They talk about it. They're like, hey man, are you mad? Oh no. And then the other pigman goes, yeah, this dude smacked me upside of the head with a netherite hoe for some ungodly reason. That made me mad. Well, I say to you, shut up. Are you mad? You don't look mad. No, I'm not going to do it again. Okay. All right. So next, what's next? Well, now we see if all these dudes are still mad at me. Pretty sure they are, because we got things to do, man. Yo, man. Mad? A little angry? Go cross? Look at me crossways? Let's do a low flyby with the potential for a quick escape. You mad? You mad, bro? Okay. We cool. All right, good. Good. Everything seems to have gone back to normal. So now, the next thing that I want to do is find... Scared now. Very scared. Is find some piglins, because we need to lure them all the way up this. Now, they're not going to climb this. Scratch what I said earlier. We're going to temporarily build a spiraling staircase of netherrack, which is going to look disgusting. But it'll be easier than our transport method that we're going to build here once we get the piglins up there. So I'm going to get 3 or 4 of them up there, hopefully, if I can ever find any. I don't know where they all went. I think I killed them all. Oh, there's a whole gang of them down there. All right, I'm going to start doing that, and it'll probably time lapse it because it's going to be a pain and it's going to suck. So I'm going to get going on to doing that, and then I'll get back at you. Coming for you, audience. Well, as it turns out, that was actually a terrible idea because Piglins are nothing if not frustrating jerks. They do not track fast enough to utilize a staircase. They get distracted and fall off and run back down, and I don't know. I tried it a little bit and it did not really work out at all, as you saw in the time lapse. So we're going to regroup. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to regroup and try this a different way. And I actually went off into my creative world to do a little brainstorming. And as it turns out, the mechanism I was going to use to get us from the ground to the roof, the contraption, so to speak, is actually going to work to transport piglins as well with slight modification. So we're going to go ahead and build that up. Just a framework for the moment. We will fancy it up later, but we'll build that up and then we can continue moving our piglins up to the roof. So let's roll that technical redstone time lapse. Whoa. Hey, buddy. What's up? Anywho, okay. So it is complete, as you saw in that wonderful time lapse. And this guy, he wants to be the first one to try it out. Oh, nope, he's gone. He's died forever. Basically, okay, so here's the story here. This is a thing that I designed in a creative world and tested and such and so forth. And the basic premise is there's a string in front of each of these observers, which feeds a redstone line, which goes to a piston that extends a slime block. And one goes up, and then it gets triggered, and then you get sent over, and that gets triggered, and you get sent up, and that gets triggered, and you get sent over, and that gets triggered, and so on and so forth. So without further ado, I will show you it in operation, though the view from first person is not as amazing, but I will have time lapses as I lure piglins up here to the Happy Fun Time Trading Hall of Justice. So you will see a lot of that here in just a minute, but let's just give it a go. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Yep, that's what it does. It's just a ridiculous form of transportation. And it shoots us all the way up here into this little welcoming area. I guess the transition between the top of the nether and the roof, which I decorated as such. Not sure I'll leave it like this, but I do like it. I think it's got kind of a style to it. The little purple's kind of like a alien infection taking hold, which I kind of dig. So yeah, I mean, that was kind of the idea, was just how do we get from down there to up here in the most ridiculous way possible? And this is what I came up with. So, and it works for me and my purposes, and bonus, it also works for piglins. So what we're going to do is we're going to lure piglins down there onto the first little, whatchamajigger slime block all the way down there with a gold ingot. And then they will be forced to follow their instincts, and they'll get shot up through the contraption onto this landing platform, and we will lure them up these stairs and up these stairs, and then at the very top up here, we have the little landing area where our stuff will go, and they have a little happy fun time area in there that they can play around. We'll lure them in there, and we'll name them, give them name tags so they don't despawn, and then we will be ready to build the trading hall. Oh, look. Art. One art. Wonderful. So the only way down right now is to fly down, like so. But anyway, let's go ahead and lure some guys up there, name them, and make them our trading companions. Oh, a volunteer. Roll that time lapse again. Alright, so wasn't that amazing? I've lured up 4 of these guys. I actually lured up 5 and one of them disappeared. But we have given them all wonderful names so that they don't despawn. We have Mr. Dumas, El Stupido, Tart Ferguson, funny name, and Baconator. And they're going to live up here for a little while until we have the time to design them a trading hall. And also, the contraption down here, we'll just head back down real quick. Oh, it's so lovely. What a great feel. This contraption, Coin Operator Rob and I have been working on a design for the tower that goes around the outside of this. In between episodes, we'll finalize that design and I'll get all the materials for it because it's going to be huge. It's going to be like 15 around. So it's going to require a lot of resource gathering, but I will grab all that. And then in the next episode, we will build it. And we will also build the trading hall, which I feel like I already said, but I'm going to say it again. And working on a design for that as well in the creative world. That is both functional and parkour beautiful. So hopefully that will work out. It'll be around here somewhere and maybe we'll turn this into like a little canopy. I don't know. You know, future stuff. But unfortunately, that is all the time that we have for today. So go ahead, leave a comment if you would like. I try to respond to every single one. And until next time, peace out. And so, at the end of a long day, our hero faded into the sunset, never to be seen again. Hey! Whoa, no. I'll be back. I promise. Subscribe and I'll be back.